Chapter 41. The Elephant and the Mosquitoes. Cut your losses short. The Elephant and the Mosquitoes is a fable inspired by Aesop's storytelling tradition. In this tale, an elephant seeks a moment of repose near a peaceful pond, only to find itself ensnared in a swarm of persistent mosquitoes. Annoyed by the bothersome insects, the elephant initially attempts to break free by thrashing about wildly, inadvertently entangling itself further in their intricate dance. Realizing that frantic struggles only exacerbate the situation, the elephant pauses and adopts a state of calm composure. Patiently, it waits as the mosquitoes, undeterred by the brief disturbance, resume their usual activities. During their routine, the mosquitoes, unaware of their unwitting beneficence, eventually depart, setting the elephant free from their intricate airborne threats. The moral of this fable underscores the wisdom of patience and tranquility when faced with challenges. It highlights the notion that, much like the elephant, sometimes serenity and composed waiting can prove more effective in resolving predicaments than tumultuous actions. 1. Initial recognition of inefficacy. The elephant, upon realizing that its initial attempts to break free by thrashing around only worsened the situation, demonstrates an awareness of the inefficacy of its initial actions. 2. Ceasing ineffective struggles. Understanding that continued frantic movements could entangle it further, the elephant decides to cut its losses short by ceasing its ineffective struggles. 3. Adopting calm composure. Instead of persisting in futile actions, the elephant adopts a state of calm composure, indicating a deliberate shift in approach. This aligns with the thinking technique of cutting losses by abandoning ineffective strategies. 4. Patient waiting as a strategic move. The elephant's decision to patiently wait after ceasing its struggles serves as a strategic move to cut losses by allowing the mosquitoes to resume their routine without further provocation. 5. Resolution through minimal action. The resolution of the predicament comes not through continued frenzied efforts but through a minimal and strategic action of adopting calmness and waiting. 6. Avoidance of escalation. By cutting losses and refraining from escalating the situation with more frantic actions, the elephant avoids making the predicament more complex or difficult. The fable exemplifies the thinking technique of cutting losses short by showcasing the wisdom of recognizing and abandoning ineffective strategies, leading to a more effective and less tumultuous resolution of the challenge faced by the elephant. Life is too short to waste time on things that aren't bringing you joy or fulfillment. This quote emphasizes the limited nature of time and encourages prioritizing activities, relationships, and endeavors that bring happiness and satisfaction. When applied to the thinking technique of cutting your losses short, it suggests that it's essential to recognize when something is not working out and to disengage from it to redirect time and energy towards more fulfilling pursuits. In essence, the quote underscores the importance of valuing one's own well-being and making choices that lead to a more satisfying and meaningful life. Know when to fold, M. Kenny Rogers. Sometimes you have to cut your losses and move on. The sooner you cut your losses, the sooner you can move on to something better. Cut your losses quickly and move on. Don't dwell on what could have been. Don't throw good money after bad. Proverb. It's better to cut your losses now than to continue investing in something that's not working. Sometimes you have to let go of what's killing you, even if it's killing you to let go. Unknown. Life is too short to waste time on things that aren't bringing you joy or fulfillment. Cutting losses is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength and wisdom. When you realize you're in a hole, stop digging. Will Rogers. You can't change what has already happened, but you can change what will happen next. Sometimes the only way to win is to stop playing the game. Holding on to something that's not working is like watering a dead plant. It's time to let go and move on. Don't let sunk costs dictate your future decisions. Cut your losses and focus on what's ahead. Cutting losses is not a failure. It's an opportunity for growth and renewal. Sometimes the best way to move forward is to let go of what's holding you back. The hardest part of cutting losses is often the decision to do so, but once you make that decision, you'll feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. Your time is valuable. Don't waste it on things that aren't serving you. Letting go doesn't mean giving up, but rather accepting that there are things that cannot be changed. Cutting losses is about taking control of your own destiny and creating a brighter future for yourself.